Is self-interest really in your best interest? Let's find out. Welcome to the Network of Mutuality, broadcasting direct from the shoulders of giants. And in this video, we're going to explore a paradox, whether thinking less about yourself can actually make you more happy. Your sense of self is likely one of the most familiar parts of your everyday life. It's seemingly there from that moment your eyes open in the morning until that moment you fall asleep at night. But what is this sense of self? What makes you you? Is it only private, internal things like thoughts and beliefs, or does your sense of self extend beyond your body into the world around you? Now, everyone has this sense of self, but what you consider to be part of your sense of self may be very different from someone else. Some people only include the mind and maybe the body in their sense of self, so their sense of self has this very definite shape with this sharp boundary that's defined by the physical body. Dambrum and Ricard call these people self-centered, as they believe themselves to be entirely independent of others and the natural world. But this doesn't mean that they're necessarily selfish, just that their sense of self is this internal, private experience. Other people, they include a great many things in their sense of self. For instance, their friends and family, special places or possessions, or even the natural world. So for these people, their sense of self is more flexible and fluid, with a boundary that can extend beyond the physical body. Dambrum and Ricard call these people selfless, because they experience their sense of self as deeply interdependent with others and the natural world. But this doesn't mean that they don't have a sense of self, just that their sense of self is widely distributed through many things. And whether you're self-centered or a little more selfless, it influences how you feel and how you treat others. The Dalai Lama suggests that with a self-centered attitude, we start to feel distanced from others, and then we begin to mistrust them. And then we feel insecure and anxious and afraid before potentially becoming angry and violent. He goes on to say that too much self-centered thinking is the source of suffering, but a sense of interconnectedness with and care for others' well-being, that's the source of happiness. And mindfulness may be able to nurture both selflessness and happiness, but very little research has addressed these relationships. So we had nearly 1,000 American adults complete a survey that measured mindfulness, selflessness, and happiness. And we found that more mindful people were more selfless, feeling this deep sense of interconnection with others and the natural world. And more selfless people were more happy. So paradoxically, finding true happiness may require us to look away from ourselves and become a little less self-centered. Practicing mindfulness may help us to feel more selfless and feel more connected with others, and to more skillfully support those who are suffering or those in need. In this way, mindfulness becomes a powerful tool for both personal and social change. And Desmond Tutu captures this potential simply and clearly, suggesting that the more we turn towards others, the more happiness we experience. And the more happiness we experience, the more happiness we have to bring to others.
He hadn't asked for that.
I think my life will change completely after this.